How does your product use or challenge genre conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? So, firstly, the genre we chose to work with is horror, and we chose specifically the slasher subgenre. At first, we thought of doing paranormal as our subgenre, but we quickly realized that this was going to be undoable due to our skill level and the budget for this film opening. Because we're students and we don't have the money like the big guys out there. So we chose the slasher subgenre as we have the tools to represent how this is a horror like film opening, such as the use of like the easy use of the chainsaw and like the yellow vest. The chainsaw is like gardening tool, so we don't gotta worry about that. And this represents how he was just a worker, just working on the backyard. And this film opening represents social groups as the killer is Indian, and this is very much unusual from the norm of others horror film openings, such as in the such as the white American psychopaths, such as in the film, Peeping Tom from 1960. So instead, we chose to use our group member Dave, who is Indian. And in modern day horror movies, I've personally never seen an Indian killer, as they are stereotypically supposed to be, smart, studious, and another social representation we see is Lenny's mom, who is a blonde female, and she is seen to be uninterested in sports and not very knowledgeable, and she's very reliant upon her husband to get the killer out of the backyard. As we could see when she was like.
Honey, get him out of here.
And in the film, we can see that the husband is also clearly watching March Madness, which is a big deal in the United States for college basketball, and she seems very unfazed about it. And her characteristics are also pretty similar to the girl in Psycho 1960, as they both get caught off guard when they get attacked. For question number 2, how does your product engage with the target audience, and how would it be distributed as a real media text? So firstly, we arrived at our target audience of 16 plus, as we feel that kids under 16 should not be able to watch representative gore movies without the presence of their parents or a guardian that's over the age of 18. This is because this may cause psychological stress towards their developing brains, as they're not fully, conscious about, like violence and stuff like that. And the target audience of The Landscaper, which is our film, is targeted towards people who enjoy being scared, people who enjoy suspense in a safe setting, people who enjoy representative gore/slash violence, and people who love to experience adrenaline rushes. So in our film, we target these main points as there's very suspenseful interaction of the husband and the killer, and we also have a mix of violence. And with these representative scenes of violence, this gives off adrenaline to make the overall viewer feel scared and fear, which is the main target points of the viewer of this type of genre. And our our product will be distributed as a real media text, as we will be attending, trying to get our movie in, pop-up shows and free pop-up shops in around Broward County to like have our name out there, even though people might not watch it, as there may be, some other ones, we just wanted it to have popularity, or the presence of it being there. We'll also be trying to talk to our principal to get the movie, to have like a student event so that our school could watch it. That'll be pretty nice, and that's our main goal for now. And hopefully from there, maybe we could start doing, more in like Miami and like get it around the state of Florida. So that's how it'll be distributed.